Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost in Dixon, Missouri. This is the United States and Kmt, January 1938. The United States started this turn with $10, which they have spent 5 to finish this fleet carrier, and they saved 5 for next turn. Chiang Kai-shek had 6 in his bank, which he has spent on 2 infantry. And you can see there's the 5 tech chips for the United States. Go up here and look at this. Okay, the United States has stage 1 of jet fighters, stage 1 of long-range aircraft, stage 2 of improved factories, and stage 2 of improved construction. So we're going to try to move jet fighters again, going just for a start on heavy bombers, try to move long-range aircraft. We are going to try to start strategic rockets. The United States has a victory condition called technological superiority. They can score 1 victory point if they have fully developed jet fighters, heavy bombers, long-range aircraft, and strategic rockets. I don't necessarily agree with the inclusion of that last one because, even though they increased the range of the strategic rockets from 2 to 3 in this rule set, really, how is the United States going to use that? The only possibility I see for them is to capture, say, the Bonin Islands, or maybe the Volcano Islands, haul the strategic rockets out there on a transport one at a time, and try to use them for strategic bombing of a factory in Japan. That's really the only thing they're going to be able to do with them, and that's a pretty long logistical train. So the next game I play, I may modify that condition with a house rule. But that's neither here nor there right now. And then for their 5th one, they are going to try to start attack transports, because that's something they'll be able to use later on. So here we go. Jet fighters needs an 8. Missed it with a 2. Heavy bombers needs a 9. Got a 12 on that. So we got that started. Long-range aircraft needs a 7. Got a 10 on that one. So we move him over. Strategic rockets needs a 9. Got another 10, so we'll start that one. And attack transports needs an 8. You got a 1 for a miss. Okay, no combat moves for the United States. Chiang Kai-shek, he is kind of steamed up over the pathetic performance of his army in the last attack, so he has cracked the whip and done some other things, threatened his men with the old Roman practice of decime, and he's going to come up here and attack the Chi-Coms again. You can see there the Chi-Coms have 1 infantry, 1 militia, 2 mountain infantry, and a commander. So that is 4 actual combat units. And over here on the card, I've got kind of a row of them up here now. But as I said, I expected that. Over here on the card, of course, the militia stays behind. He can't move to attack. You got the commander. You've got a stack of 8 infantry there and 2 cavalry. So that's going to be 10 on 5, a 2-to-1 advantage. I'm not going to film the dice rolling this time. I'm just going to set it up and roll it out and let you know what happened. Okay, there it is. You can see it. The KMT won this time. However, you can see these 4 infantry back here in Szechuan. Those are the runaways. Those high dice gave the KMT hell again. Over here, you see they just barely made it, because when it was over, they had 1 cavalry left to claim the territory. But they did get it done, so Mao Zedong and his boys are off the board, but not out of the game. One of the special rules for the Chi-Coms is that they are never eliminated from the game. Even if they get their only territory taken out, like just happened, where am I at there? There we go. They are still in it. Each turn, they can roll for a partisan to place in the territory that they lost there, to cause problems for KMT in their rear area. I'm not sure if they can place their partisans in other territories or not. I'll have to check the rules on that before I do it the first time. Anyway, you can see there that Shensi is worth 2 IPPs. So we come over here. Well, I'll do that in a second. Come over here and move KMT from 6 up to 8. I'm just going to take the Chi-Coms off the board there, but they don't lose their money. That's the other thing I was going to show you. Those 2 yen will stay there in their bank forever. If they ever manage to capture a territory again with, say, take 2 militia and convert them to an infantry and claim a territory, they've got 2 IPPs there that they can spend to try and start expanding again. But for now, as I said, Chairman Mao is off the board and out of action. There won't be any non-combat moves for the KMT. We will place the 2 infantry here. And since, we're going to place the 2 infantry here at Shantung. It's a coastal province that needs a little protection. The United States is going to come right over here. They're going to place their escort carrier with this minor shipyard right here. And since I'm playing those advanced carrier rules, this tactical bomber is going to go out from the adjacent territory and land on that carrier. There, it's on the magnet. So, just a quick look here. Now the United States has 2 coastal subs, a regular submarine, 2 transports, 2 battleships, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 destroyers, and a fleet carrier with 1 plane in the Pacific. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 naval units. We'll just do the same comparison we did in the med right here real quick, just to give you an idea where we stand. It's 13 for the United States against 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, and 3 makes 25, plus, rotate that way, 27, 29. 29 naval units in the Pacific for Japan, compared with, what did I say, 12 for the United States? Yeah. They've got some catching up to do, but it's the beginning of the game. Japan, Germany, and Italy have done a good job of restraining themselves so far to keep the Allies' early income down, so they can't do a lot. That's one of the things I've learned, that as an Axis player, that's a strategy you want to pursue early on. You don't want to do anything that is going to aid your future enemy. And I think, as I said, Germany and Japan and Italy, don't forget them, even though Mussolini was pretty forgettable. They have done a good job of accomplishing that mission. So, money, the United States, still sitting on 7. They'll add that to their 5 and have 12 to spend next turn. KMT will have 8 in their bank to start the next turn. So, that's going to do it for January 38. When we come back, it's going to be summertime, and Germany's going to be able to purchase some medium Panzer and some mech infantry. We'll see what happens with that. Ozark Outpost, over and out.